What is going on, guys? It's Ben here, bringing you another Clash Royale video. In today's video, we're going to be showing you two replays right off the start here. You can see my trophies. I'm at 3,103. The new season just like restarted like yesterday or whatever when the update did drop, I think. Yeah. So, so my highest trophies I actually got was 3,320. I don't even remember when I was up. What deck I was using up there. I think that was like middle of last season, and the season they're only every like 2 weeks. So either way, I've been running like the princess quite a bit, trying to see if she's actually good. The range is actually pretty easy to counter. I've been trying. You can see the 3 different decks I've been using with her. This one I tried out when the update first dropped. The Royal Giant I do like, but he dies too quickly, and like the poison spell really counters him pretty hard. So I don't use this one very often anymore. I don't even use this one anymore. The main two that I've been testing out is back and forth is between these two. I do like the Dark Prince and the regular Prince, like the combo together. I'm gonna make a separate video on that because this combo right here is ridiculous. Like you drop your Dark Prince down first, so he can like clear the wave, because a lot of people still use the goblins to stop like Prince rushes and stuff like that. But this guy has that splash damage hit whenever he hits something and pretty much wipes those out, and the Prince is like free reign. So that combo is very, very strong. It's just like, if you run, like this particular deck right here is really weak on defense. The only really defense I have is my bomb tower. So I'm gonna try and find a different deck or battle deck that works really well with these two together. That's gonna be a separate video because that is a super strong combo. So then I switched to this one, where I swapped out for barbarians, because everyone, it seems like a lot of people are using princes right now. Barbarians are good against princes, they're good against golems, they're good against a lot of things because they're really hard to take out unless people are running fireballs. But I haven't run into too many people like using the fireballs. It's mostly like arrows or the poison spells at this point. Bomb Tower I still think is amazing. It's probably one of the best cards honestly right now because of all like these spam minions. Barbarians it's really good against too. Just like, it's really good against anything, and it lasts 60 seconds, and that's the main thing. And I'm trying to work the princess in there. She's pretty good. She's good at clearing like a lot of those like the minions and everything like that. But she's really squishy. Like if they have high enough arrows, she's gonna take it out. Like if I had a level 1 princess, there's many times that she would have died. So I know a lot of people have level 1 princesses, and arrows are just completely destroying them. I really wish I had the Ice Wizard though. The Ice Wizard is a monster. He is so strong. If I ever get him, I'm making freaking deck solely around him because he counters like everything. He counters barbarians, he counters princes, he counters the Dark Prince, he counters golems, he counters hog riders. He slows everything. He's basically like a poison spell but better because he has that AoE damage. I don't know. But I switched to arrows because a lot of people are running the minion horde, and I can't get over that with this deck very easily. So I dropped the poison spell, but this is the one that I'm running now. Some of the replays, the 2 replays that I'm going to show you, I was actually using the Prince, the Prince duo, and I actually went on a really terrible losing streak, like right before, no, well not right before this, but not these ones. These were last night. So people are still testing out other decks and whatnot, but we'll gotta turn that down. So you get to see the power of the double Prince rush here in this video, a little sneak peek for it. But I'm going up against a level 10 here, and the reason why I'm showing this is I got 40 trophies off of this. So he drops his elixir, and usually if someone drops their elixir collector right away, I try and be really aggressive because they're down 5 elixir. So if I could, I would drop, like, if I would have had the double princes, I would have went for it there. You can see he's dropping his prince. He mirrors it. A lot of people are using the mirror right now for the double princes still. It's still really good. I dropped on my goblins there, trying to take it out, and we are somehow surviving this push. And the zap does stun now, guys, so like a little bit. If you didn't know that, you're living under a rock. But I don't know how I feel with the zap. So we countered his double prince push, and we're doing our push here with the prince and the dragon pushing down the lane. And he drops his dark prince, which is okay. So then I'm like, alright, he probably has nothing else to stop this because he used everything, so I'm just gonna drop my Dark Prince, try and get some damage onto the tower. My dragon did a decent amount, and my archer in the back there is doing work because like the archers actually do like 100 damage per shot. I don't know the exact amount, I haven't really looked at that, but they do quite a bit to towers if they're unchecked. So she's going ham, and then this dragon here, we're easy to counter that with the dropping the bomb tower just to keep aggro away from the tower. If you don't know what aggro means, it's a Vainglory term or whatever. It just means like damage. Sorry, I learned that term from Vainglory. And right here, I'm looking to drop my princess. You can see I have it highlighted. I do drop her to take out this elixir collector because he dropped it right in the middle. And the princess is great at sniping like buildings that are right in the middle. Like so a lot of people drop inferno towers, and she can pretty much go untouched unless they like use like arrows or something on her, which a lot of people are doing. So she's good if they don't have a counter to her, like if they don't have arrows or like a spell that can take her out. Other than that, she's pretty easy to. She's like usually gonna get killed by one hit by like anything. But dude, she's clutch. That's all. She's a clutch. She's a clutch machine. Like later in the attacks, if it's so close where you just need to get like one last hit on the tower, she's clutches up. But you can see here the devastating push with the both princes right here. He's trying to slow my guys down, but the prince, usually if you drop both of them with some sort of support behind them, they're gonna get to it. And you can see they take down my prince, but the princess clutches up with the snip snap. So pretty much there's only like 25 seconds left. I just have to play defense here. He's going with the all offensive with the prince. Got my bomb tower there. He's doing the dark prince and the regular prince as well. It's a lot of people are actually running that because it's so good. The dark prince stops stuff, and the prince just goes. But it struggles. Like it's hard to find a balance with defense with those. I think I'll try and look for it. I'm basically just experimenting with everything. If you guys have found like a super boss deck, let me know. If you guys are liking the Ice Wizard, or like if you think he's pretty good, let me know, because I think he's really good, and I want to see if other people agree with me. The princess, she's good, but she's easy to counter. But I will say one thing: she is super clutch. She is very, very clutch at the end there, and she's good at taking out waves of things. This one right here is Expo user versus the princess. I hate expos, man. I know a lot of people hate expos too. But if you don't hate them, it's probably because you're using the expo. The expo is just such a annoying card to play against. Even though they keep nerfing it, it's still such a nuisance because they can set up a bunch of buildings around it, and then you can't really get to it, and then it just locks onto your tower or your crown tower, and it's like, oh my god. So honestly, I played pretty bad right here. I don't know why I dropped my dark prince. Oh, that was a mistake right there. I should have dropped my poison spell instead to at least get some damage on his crown tower and take out and weaken his expo so it doesn't shoot as long. So that was a big misplay there, and it cost me a lot of damage on this crown tower here. I do drop the princess to see if it would hit the expo and deal damage to it, but instead it drops on the bomb tower. And then there we go. I finally do drop the poison spell. Take out the expo. If I would have did that right away, it would have saved me so much damage on that tower. He does use arrows on my princess. If that thing was level 1, she would have died by those. Then I dropped the prince right behind there, and the prince. It's so hard saying prince and princess right next to each other, but he drops the barbarians, counters that one pretty well. Right here, she's using the OP bomb tower to take out the barbarians. These barbarians, man, they're a nuisance, and the bomb tower is really good against that stuff. Like the bomb tower is so good. Yes, it's really weak to air stuff, but typically you can save it to like against minion hordes and save it against other dragons because you can just drop your own dragon. Right here, I'm just kind of playing passive because I'm waiting to. I know he has the expo, and I'm just waiting to see what I can do here. I dropped the dark prince, and then I think I dropped the poison spell once more just to get rid of that expo before it starts dealing a ton of damage to my tower. I still have the dragon here. Thank God my dragon went back and went for the minion horde, otherwise I would have been screwed. But either way, we're going ham here. We're trying to. We're not going ham yet, but princess has taken out the skeleton or the tombstone there. All good, all good. You can see she just takes out the skeletons like easily for the prince, but he takes it out pretty good. And then right here though, dark prince going, and we get stuffed. We literally get stuffed in the face by a bomb tower. I dropped my other princess to try and take it or get in there because I only have 26 seconds left. I got my dragon there. Drop the regular prince and a dragon prince, and a dragon prince rush is really good. But look at this. So he actually did a smart counter there, but my dragon, for whatever reason, decided to hit the crown tower instead of hitting the other troops around there. He might have dropped like a split second late. Or like early. If you would have dropped like those troops a split second earlier, my dragon probably would have went for those troops, and I would have been over or done with. But we clutched up there with the poison spell, And now it's time for my princess to go ham. So he drops the expo. He's trying to deal damage to my right-hand side tower. I have a big push coming on the right-hand side. I still have my princess on the left side there. You see she's going ham on that tower. He does drop the minion horde. I drop my dark prince on the left. I counter it with the dragon. The princess is still going ham on the left-hand side tower. He has not dropped anything to counter that. So I'm like, yo, is he not even going to push there? And then pretty much it's princess clutches up. So princess freaking destroys the expo user, man. Mainly because I heard we won that. I don't know why he didn't decide to counter that. He hit. A lot of times I get this too, where like you're trying so hard to push an enemy tower, you kind of forget your own tower, and that's probably what happened there. But the princess clutched up for us. So those are the 2 attacks with her. The replays. I'm gonna get into a live attack here, and then we'll wrap up the video. Hopefully we can pull out a victory. I do not want to drop below 3,100 trophies. I want to be on the rise, and hopefully hopefully we don't get against a lot of level 11s, because with the new season restarting, there's a good chance, there's a great chance that I'm gonna be going against okay, good, we got level 9, good. Alright. Alone Ron, how you doing, boy? He drops the musketeer. Musketeers are actually they do quite a bit of damage. 3 musketeers, they do quite a bit of damage as well, but I don't think that's a very viable card, to be honest. So he has a lightning spell. I hate playing against lightning spells, especially with bomb towers, because they can just whittle away at my towers and it gets really annoying. I'm just gonna let this push out here. Hopefully they get rid of the Tesla there, or at least weaken it quite a bit. I don't really have an aggressive push right now that I can even do. I'm gonna be sitting on quite a bit of. I'm just gonna drop the princess over here. See what he's gonna do about it. We'll get some free damage on the tower. I don't want to waste my elixir too bad. Okay, he drops a witch. We'll drop our barbarians, and then I can drop the bomb tower. So we're playing pretty defensive. He did drop the elixir collector up top right there. Let's see what he has for these barbarians though. If he drops something big, okay, he drops that. I'm actually gonna drop a prince on the other side here. He still has to counter the barbarians, and he still has to counter this. Oh, he tried to. Okay. Either way, we got a lot of damage there. That's good. I think that was a good trade for us, and our bomb tower is still healthy. This guy might be running a golem, because he's got the elixir collector and the musketeer. So this guy might be a golem user, guys. We gotta be careful for that. We have to go on the full offensive if he drops a golem. We're still gonna try and maybe get some free damage with the princess over here. See what he has to counter that. I don't know. He doesn't want to counter my princess, and I'll take that free. There's the golem. Well, my princess is still gonna be going at that tower, and he can't stop that until. Okay, now he can. But we got some good damage there. I'm gonna wait till his golem gets a little bit further in. Then I'll drop my barbarians right up here. That was actually bad because now the witch is gonna be there. He does stun them, but that's okay. Kind of countered that push very well. Here comes another golem. Uh-oh. What do we have? What do we have? Well, we got our prince and a bomb tower now. I'm just gonna throw some barbarians up here. Get rid of this stuff, man. So congested. We won that trade though. And he still has. My princesses were too low health that the lightning spell didn't even go for that. Well, now you got to deal for 2 princesses. Is it gonna be another princess clutch, dude? Yeah, I think so. Princess clutch for the. I could use my arrows too, but I want the princess to finish it. Or not. We're just gonna use arrows. Well, either way, GG. Destroyed the golem user. Well, that was largely in part to the princess there, going ham at the tower. He dropped his golem. My princess isn't gonna shoot the golem or change its direction. It's still gonna shoot the tower. So it got a ton of damage there. That was a good game. I don't know. We just played pretty defensive there and won it there. How many of you has anyone like got a super magical chest yet from like a normal battle? Because I know it's like extremely rare to get those, but let me know. I got the golden chest, but we got a W. You can see the princess in action. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think she's pretty good? This is my stance with her. I think she's really she's good if they don't have a counter for her, or they don't really like. Cause you can see that in that game right there, he he didn't really do anything about my princesses, and a lot of people are doing that right now. They don't waste anything on her, and if they do waste something on her, because she's only 3 elixir, you can usually push on the other side depending what they drop. So she's either a good decoy or she's a good to get extra damage if they don't want to do anything to her. So I think she's good. Overpowered? I don't think so. I think she's actually pretty balanced. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure like you did, and let me know your thoughts on all these things that I talked about. And I talked about a lot of stuff, but make sure you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more Clash Royale videos. Not ready. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys later.